Okay, everybody, I'm home. So it always puts me back a little bit. I've always been so good right up until the point where things are starting to go bad. This time it was my blood pressure was going too low. And so, but now I am back on the mend, and usually what happens, I just wanted to give everybody just a heads up. For one, I live by myself. I don't have a whole lot of help that that is available to me. A lot of that is due to logistics. And I do have two puppies. My mom was able to take my puppies while I was in the hospital, and she brought them up this morning. I had my home health came this morning. And I've got a physical therapist, an occupational therapist, and I've got a home health nurse. And then I've made all of my follow-up appointments with all my specialists so that we can get everything back on track. In the meantime, I've got to try to build myself back up to where I was before I went to the hospital. And that means being able to walk around my house. I was, before I went to the hospital, I was able to get around my house without my crutch. I've just got a small one-bedroom apartment, and so I'm able to do a lot of furniture surfing. And but at this point right now, I have to use my crutch. I was to the point where I was able to walk down the hall of my apartment building with just using my crutch. I was even starting to get brave enough to decide that I'm going to try to walk the stairs. I have a phobia of stairs right now. That is backed a little bit further. It's not off the table. It's just pushed back a little bit. So I'm back into my wheelchair. So when I leave my apartment for any reason, I have to be in my wheelchair. And then, so those are all things that I'm going to work on, improving, not having to depend on so much, and hopefully get myself back and maybe even further than I was on Friday when all this started all over again. So while I was gone, of course, I have this great friend. And he takes it. I do not deserve him. He takes way too much good care of me. But I'm taking it. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. He's so good. He is so good about it. And so he was able to get my to get me my doses, my medication that I needed before an ambulance got here. He came in, and he's really good to clean up. And so obviously I had some sheets and stuff that needed to be washed because I'm vomiting, and it's, all the glamorous stuff that happens when you have Addison's. And so he got all those washed and done for me. The only thing I had left to do is just put something in a dryer for when he left. He cleaned out my refrigerator because when I buy fresh things, I make fresh things. I don't eat processed foods. So when I go away to the hospital for a while, things in my refrigerator seem to go bad very, very quickly. So he helped me get that stuff taken care of. He helped me get, he bought me an electric blanket and helped me get all situated on the couch to watch TV and just relax. And if you have Addison's or any other kind of autoimmune disease that makes it difficult for you to do the smallest things for yourself, you guys need to get a friend like him. I'll see if he is teaching in classes, but definitely try to get a friend like him. And so, but there's still some things that I need to do that he's unable to help me with because he's got a job. He's got a life. I'm like the smallest, itty bittiest part of his life. And so there's still things that I need to do. So today I try to set myself some daily goals. And so today my daily goal is to set up my computer that I was able to get through vocational rehabilitation so that I can better get myself a job and take care of my bills and my puppies and continue to have a place to live. And so that's one of my goals. And my other goal is before all this happened, I bought new carpets. My apartment is very bare because I lost everything when all of this started in 2023. I was in the hospital, I was in a coma, and I was in and out of hospitals and rehabs for 8 months, and I lost everything. I lost my car, my job, my clothes, my apartment. I lost it all. So I'm just starting to rebuild. But I did order some rugs to go into my house. And when I ordered them, I would have been able to put them out myself. Now that I have them, they came actually just this morning and I cannot put them out myself. So they're gonna stay rolled up in a corner for a little bit until I can manage to get myself to being able to do something like that, even if I do things step by step. Sometimes it literally takes me 3 days to prepare meals, just because I have to do them step by step. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing home today, is just trying to get everything put back the way that it needs to be and see where my limits are gonna take me, or where my limits are gonna stop me, how far I can take myself, and without causing any other unnecessary stress. It is hard for me to breathe, and that has to do with something mitochondrial or something like that. I don't know. The weirdest thing is the doctors, they released me and I asked them, okay, what can I do with my blood levels? Because they are all extremely low or extremely high. They're just out of whack completely. I'm trying to find a way to get to a happy medium so that way I can get out of bed early or easier in the morning. I can take a shower without so much planning. And the only thing that the hospital had to say to me was, well, you're sick. And that's why they're like that. So maybe you can talk to your hematologist or your endocrinologist about it, and maybe they'll have some pointers. And so that's something else I'm dealing with. I know that a lot of things that I can take care of straight through my diet. If any of you guys have any recommendations or any recipes that I would be able to use, I am up for anything. I will try anything. I prefer the medicinal, prefer the holistic wellness of things, whether or aside from the medical and science side of things. The human-made stuff, I prefer the earth. But like I said, anybody has any suggestions, I'm open to them. Other than that, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys so much for all of your support while I was in the hospital. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. And I will get back with you guys probably later on today. Thanks, bye.